In Denver, Colorado. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. What do we have on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
And now here's the veteran DH, Kyle Schwarber.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Trey Turner now. Swinging a foul straight back. Freeland, a 6'4" lefty, 30 years old now, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. Schwarber on at first, nobody out.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now here is Harper. That one lifted to left, and it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The run scores. Here comes a second. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First offering, and it just misses. One out and a runner at second. Fouled off. He was late. And now the lefty. That's out to center field. Doyle on his way over. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And a good eye there. Splits the plate, and the count 1-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rockies coming up. Back here in Denver, and on the mound today, Zach Wheeler.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a pitch. Charlie Blackmon now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And ball 1. And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Got him looking. 1 out. Now here's Nolan Jones. Just missed. Fastball for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. At the belt and fires. That misses the zone. 3-1 now. Man at first, 1 away. And that's ball 4.
Take the base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with one man gone. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Blackman, the lead runner, out at second. Jones over at first with one away. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. And there's two away. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Right side, Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second. Now here is Bryson Stott. The wind and the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Slapped foul. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. That's inside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
A flip to the pitcher covering. One out in the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
JT Realmuto steps in.
JT Realmuto, straight out of Carl Albert High School in Midwest City, Oklahoma.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike. One out, base is empty. Slow roller to first. Fires to first on the run. Steps on the bag. Got him. Nicely done there.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Gets the call, and that is strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That clips the corner.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Two outs, base is empty. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Wheeler back to work. That one fouled off. Strike 2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Righty delivers. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Turner should have it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 8, the right fielder,
Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. Just missed. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one finds the corner. And the count 1-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the inside edge.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And they'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Harper makes the play, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls to the outfield, it is beautiful. Strike on the inside corner. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
In the air, right side. Bouchard hauls it in, and there's one away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Scored the first run of the game back in the 1st after a single to reach base. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Schwarber out on the play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trey Turner. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. That's in for a strike. Chopped out towards short. Tovar. And that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Digging in, Brenton Doyle.
The center fielder.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. You know, he saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The line to kick the pitch. Struck him out looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Chuck Nasty, 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. And downstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. To the right side. Stop. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
So in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And he deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone. In the air, left field. Marsh on the move. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Out of the fourth. Here's Harper now.
The first baseman, Bryce.
Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. The lefty fires. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball. Man at second. Base hit center field. Around third. Now a long throw home. Safe.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Alec Bohm. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Line drive. Come on.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
First and second, one out. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. And a pitch. Castellanos at second. Stop at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Top half of inning number 4. In there at the knees. 0-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Rogers throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Denver, now the left fielder, Nolan Jones.
The left fielder, Nolan Jones.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Nope.
Outside low, 1-0.
Well, these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
goes down looking.
The batter, number 7.
And here is
Second
Brendan
baseman,
Rodgers. Grounded out his first time.
Rodgers.
Pitch misses outside. And that is ball 1. This one popped up right side. Harper has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas.
Freeland back to work. A little bit low.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Grounder might be 2. Boots it, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. The 1-1. And a little foul ball down that third baseline. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Jones makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Bryce Harper. That one missing inside. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Doyle flying after this one. Nice grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shammy with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Ryan McMahon. The right-hander back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And another ball.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Got him. And now one away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Diaz at the plate and takes high there. And that's too high. And the pitch. That's in there, and it's 2-1. The Rockies trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Number 12.
Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. He popped out his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Out to short, Turner. Over to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Still nothing on the scoreboard for them after 5. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rockies nothing. Top 6. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Liner saved it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Boom. Up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And there's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Just misses, and it's 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott, 1 for 2. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and the speedy runner is on at first.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it is JT Realmuto. The pitch. There goes the runner. Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And a pitch. Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Ball.
And there's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that just misses. In the dirt, and the count is filled up. And he walked him.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's Charlie Blackmon.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base. But this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the corner. Going to count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Wheeler with a throw over. Doyle back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And there's a ball. Doyle aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. Ezekiel Tovar will hit next. Fought off foul. No outs, runners at first and second. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And now they trail by 1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. To short, could be 2. Glove flip to second, on to first, double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Bryant in the box now, takes strike 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Next pitch is downstairs. Action in the pen down there. Sir Anthony Dominguez up and throwing. Strom warming up as well. 2 outs with a runner at third. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And the righty deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jalen Beeks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. The pitch. Beeks, in his 5th season, he features a changeup, a 4-seamer, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swings over the top of that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a strike on the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, 10.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on the way. That one ripped, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. There's a strike up high. And it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in there. And that is strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gavin Hollowell getting loose out there. Bird getting cranked up as well. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So the lineup flips over, and next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And that one fouled off. Marsh, the runner at second with one away. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a rocket out to left. Corrals it. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Trey Turner with a chance now. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Harper stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
First and second, 2 down. And that's down and away. Next offering misses down and away. Nick Castellanos next to bat for Philadelphia. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Harper retired, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Here comes a pitch. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 24.
Ryan McMahon digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
First pitch, and he just misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Chop to first. Harper. Throws to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 12.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. Outside.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. Two outs. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play. So 1 left for Colorado. They're down 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Bird.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 3. The wind of the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That's in there, and the count 1-1. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So up next, Alec Bohm. That one fouled off. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Over to Bryant. First out in the top of the 8th. So digging in, Bryson Stott.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
And a foul ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
There's a swing and a drive back there. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from third. It's 3-1. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Stop. Leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pitches in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Man on second, 2 down.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
To first, and he beats it.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
First and third, 2 away. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. 1-2 the count. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first. They limit the damage here. Phillies with a run scoring double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And he deals. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Soto also getting ready. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
At the belt and fires. That one catches the zone. 2-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos gets under it. Brings it in. One away.
Now batting. The designated
Now it's
hitter,
Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
That clips the corner. The Rockies down by a pair near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Well, the one positive, if you're out there on the mound, it's knowing that you can still get out of this inning with one pitch. You can't let that mistake snowball here. Get that ground ball, get out of the inning with a double play.
Tovar in the box now. Takes strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In the air out towards right center. He's under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. The left fielder. Nowhere. Joe.
New pitcher now, Gregory Soto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Late on that fastball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Rockies 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 56.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Fastball for a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Just missed. And another ball. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. Three and two now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The wide to kick the pitch. Turner pops it up. Under it. Makes the catch. And there's two away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Two outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. on the inside corner for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And a pitch. That misses, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Liner, base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So 2 down, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos. Ball 1 there. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And that skips in the dirt. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second. And he's out trying for 2. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and nobody left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jose Alvarado.
Now
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The pitch. And that clips the inside corner. And a pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Clips the corner, and it's 2-2. That one just misses. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Brendan Rodgers, the next to hit.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. Nabs it. He's 2 outs
third
away.
baseman, number
Down to third
24,
baseman, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Line to left and foul ball. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Rockies down to their final out.
The catcher,
Now the
number
Rockies
35,
catcher, Elias Diaz.
Diaz.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The Phils trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Stays alive. The Rockies down to their final strike. Up and in, and the count is 1-2. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4